Okay, major Jjk Modulo Chapter 10 spoilers incoming, so if you're not into leaks, then get out of here. I normally just cover TCB, but I had to cover this because it's genuinely insane. He's back. He's alive. It's confirmed Yuji Itadori is going to be a significant part of Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo. He's not just a flashback, he's not just a memory, he's not dead. He's gonna be in it, because after Usami and basically all the important people who we don't have names for, one of whom looks a lot like Himiko Toga, because we know, obviously Jjk loves My Hero Academia. But after they review what looks like footage of Maru or Cross fighting the old guy, I don't really understand how that footage exists. Like, maybe there was an anime cameraman there, I don't know. They're sitting there going, this guy is so out of our league, man. We're such bums. Like, these aliens, they just want conflict, and we can't throw hands with this lot. They're too much. So Usami sits there and he just... There is a translation just for this bit, but there isn't a translation for the rest of the chapter yet. We literally only have pages. But someone has translated what Usami says, and he says it followed by a panel of Yuji Itadori, close up, not grayed out this time, in his hoodie, walking down a street, just like Gojo or Ghetto, when they're in the street and they're doing the KFC meeting. It kind of reminds me of that. But Usami sits there and says, "We're fucked. We need a deterrent. Everybody, search for Itadori Yuji," which confirms a lot of things. A, that he's alive. B, that he is pretty much their only chance against these alien beasts. And, I mean, obviously he is. He's the go, he's gonna mess up some alien brains, let me tell you that much. But what's the most interesting about this is the fact that this is, like, trying to find Yuji is kind of a last resort type thing. And I did say a while ago that I'm worried Yuji was gonna be on some, like, sequel Luke Skywalker type thing, where he he's been missing or in hiding, or something went wrong, or he's doing something that, like, the main Jujutsu headquarters don't know about. Like, something happened that made Yuji either go into hiding or kind of walk away from Jujutsu society. And it does look like that's what's happened, because Usami sits there and says, we know he's alive, but we need to look for him. We need to search for him. We need to find Itadori Yuji so that he can be our deterrent. Because he individually, just like Gojo, he individually is scary enough to potentially deter these aliens. Now that is aura. And he does look terrifying, I can't lie. It's hard to tell whether he looks old or not, because he's still got his hoodie on, but that is a very strong indicator that he's going to be part of Modulo and probably have a fight. So we might actually get to see growing up Yuji Itadori, like, throw hands, which I never in a million years imagined that to be a genuine possibility, but here we are. As for the rest of the chapter, well, we meet some new aliens. There are these two, kind of one little old man and one big strong dude, and they are Lemurians, so the same species as Maru and Cross. Don't know what they're saying, but it seems like they've been called in. They're maybe gonna be, like, someone's opponents, I'm guessing. But they're giving me serious, like, Zeno and Silver vibes, the way that they walk around with one towering over the other, and, like, the other one, the small little old man with his hands behind his back. It's giving, like, Hunter x Hunter, Silver, and Zeno vibes, which I know, obviously, Jjk loves Hunter x Hunter too. Again, no idea what's said for the rest of the chapter. Maru and, Cross speaks to Jabaloma, and Jabaloma and Cross they seem a bit more chill than they were before. Like, Jabaloma's got a more sincere smile, and Cross seems, like, not angry. And the aliens seem to be holding, like, a kind of council. And we get another little flashback thing to who I believe is Maru looking over a city. Don't know whether it's... I think it's an alien city. And in one panel it's fine, and then the next it's been completely crushed. I don't know whether he did it, whether, like, that's his home. I don't know what's going on there. But he looks at some of the ore, the what's it called, Muru ore, and he just gets, like, hella angry. Again, no translations. We ain't got a clue what's going on yet. And then we get this panel of Jabaloma standing underneath Dabura in his throne, which is very suggestive. I don't know, I feel like there's a lot of, I don't know, it's just giving serious Kenjaku vibes. Like, he looks like he's been painted onto a, almost gives, like, a very Buddhist kind of vibe, and we know Jjk likes those themes, so I'm sure there's something in that. Once we get the translations, we'll probably be able to figure out what's going on. But the aliens seem to just be having this, like, pretty long council discussing stuff. Dabura seems pretty uninterested. Cross and, Jabaloma just keep having their conversation. We cut back to, Tsurugi and Yuka, who are now recovering, and it's all Gucci, and it's all good, and I think Maru's fine too now. God knows what they're talking about. There's this panel with, like, cows and fish and pigs. I don't know. It's very difficult to tell what's actually going on without translations. I'm sure it's going to be pretty interesting, but Yuji is back. He's going to be in Modulo. We're going to find him. We're going to use him as a deterrent against the aliens. I want to know what went wrong, why he's missing, why he walked away from Jujutsu Society, who else is alive, how strong is he, who is he going to fight, can he train like Tsurugi and Yuka? What does he have to say about There are so many things. There are so many things I need to know about Yuji, but he's back, and I just wanted to make a quick video discussing that point. I'll let you go now. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you in a bit.